So, welcome to the stream, everybody. You can probably tell, either from the title of the stream or from the little image we have up here, that it's time for a FromSoft game. And it's going to be the long-awaited Bloodborne. Oh yes, I have been meaning to replay this game for years. And now that I'm actually just done with all of the new games that I bought. I finished Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Is excellent, and it's done now, which means this is not the title your push notification told you it was. Yep. Oh, hey, Dofus. Yep. We got getting some Bloodborne going on.
Oh yeah. Well, you've come to the right place.
Let me turn this up.
Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
John Sekiro versus the werewolves. Oh boy. Okay, so what should we do for character creation? Well, I had an idea. One idea was to put Sekiro in here. But my other one is, what if we add the most powerful? What if we make... Where is he? Here he is. Whoop! There we go. Now that's the face of a guy who's going to kill 1 billion werewolves and other things. Oh, this is from our the Final Fantasy II stream that's ongoing with this. This is Gordon. He just gets absurd stats for no reason, but has no skills. Alright, gender's fine. Age... Yeah, he's young. Origin. Okay, so let me get Gordon off the screen here for a second so you can see this. Okay. So the origin that you choose is equivalent to the class in Dark Souls. It tells you what your starting level, blood echoes, stats, that sort of thing are going to be. So I'm thinking... well, it's Gordon, right? So he would be a noble scion. Oh, that's really low on the old physical stats. So, well, Gordon's actual stats are all very even, right? He's got a big number on everything. So, Arcane. Arcane's cool. I like Arcane. Waste of skin. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know about this. It's got a fairly even, I don't know. Like 6, and you gain all these extra points. 5, 6. Violent Past. That could also be Gordon. A little low on Tinge and Arcane, though. I think you need at least 10 Blood Tinge to use all the guns. And 15 to use the other stuff that goes with it. But considering the way Gordon is when you first get him, I think Milquetoast is actually correct. That gives us 1 less blood tinge than we need to use all the guns, I think. And we can put some points in Arcane as we go. build. Very burly. Yep. Must be full of brains. Yes, he's very intelligent too. He's got 255 in head. Good. Now, as we know, Gordon's very swole. Got a big chest. Let's increase it. There we go. Abdomen is reasonably sized. Yep, definitely got big arms. He sure does. Big arms go with big chest. And tiny legs? No. Gordon does not have tiny legs. His legs are huge. They're as big as his head. At least. Good. Good. Okay, let's put him back up there so I can work on the... Ugh. Skin color? No, that's fine. How about hair color, though? I gotta have blue hair. No? Not getting it? Okay, pupils. Yes. Red. All red. Oh, sorry, I changed my 10 button. I don't have to do this. There we go. That's the Terminator. Oh, it didn't, hang on, it didn't save. Big. Also big. Good. Yes. Excellent. I do like that you can customize the eyes individually. That's pretty cool. Tattoos. Let's see. Well, he keeps getting shocked. So, maybe he's got a scar. Does he have glasses? No, he doesn't have glasses. Let's see, face. Kind of, let's see if we can match this expression. Oh yeah, no, that's perfect. There he is. There's nothing for hair, though, is there? Yeah, I'll save this as a favorite. Whoa, who's this? Wow. That's a swoosh. Now, hang on, I was able to change... hair. Skin. Features. Oh, here we go. Age 73. Apparent age 255. No, that's a little too much. I don't think he's 73. Are these anime years? Like, what is this? A little more feminine. Strong form. Okay. Now hair. Blue. Very blue. Maybe a little darker. Not Sonic the Hedgehog. That'd be terrifying if we made Sonic out of this. That's probably okay. The actual hairstyle leaves much to be desired. Oh, no, that's too much. kinda. This is kinda it. No, that's Corin. Yeah, I think this is probably it. That ain't it. That's William Hartnell. Hmm. Actually, that's a good compromise. That's kind of, you know, Frodo from Lord of the Rings. It seems appropriate, though. I think I like it. Alright, we'll go with that. And is that it? Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. Well, we have got Gordon. There he is. So let me just take this off the screen. And get it out of here. Okay, there we go. Let's begin. Now, this is another game that used to have atrocious loading screens, but there was there's an early update that fixed that, but also took out some of like the speedrun tricks. So I think for a while they used to run the game on the old version with the load times. That must have been rough.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry.
It'll be fine.
Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Free FF2 Gordon. Yeah, we only just did the first dungeon with him the other night, so he's basically pre FF2. This game has he got the stat gains from this game. Could be. Could be, but now he's seeing werewolves come out of giant pools of blood, so I don't think it's all... I think he might have gained too hard too fast. And now he's seeing stuff, and it's weird. Hate it when the werewolves come out of giant pools of blood. And then burst into flames. Fine, he's just trying to boot me. Maybe. Now that's not so good. Let's set this on fire, shall we? Not the big friendly doggo. You died.
You found yourself a hunter.
Okay, well. Let's see, have we got weapons? Not really. Alright, so the first order of business is to find some weapons so we aren't just trying to karate chop things. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. That door, I don't think we're going to open that for quite some time, if memory serves. This game has, it's definitely a horror game compared to the other Souls games. They have all of the good horror types, horror stuff, and it's all here. Attack with the right hand weapon. I ain't got a right hand weapon. Yep, definitely don't have one. Good thing nothing horrible is here to kill me, though. As I hear a slurping, eating noise from the other side of the room. Good. Oh. Well, fortunately, it's, Ah! So, you saw one of the combat mechanics of this game, which is being able to restore health by attacking. When you take a hit, your health isn't immediately lost. You can gain some of it back. By punching the thing that hurt you. This is not the case here, though. And yeah, I was two-handing my fists. You're not supposed to win that battle, because you don't have a weapon. But they did reduce the enemy's attack, or health power, so that you can do it. So we died. Oh no. First of many times. I know, vampire stuff in a game about blood. What? Crazy talk. Huh. Well. So we can go back to where we were before, but that's not going to do us a whole lot of good. Got a nice creepy doll. That's good. Alright. So we get our first weapon here. And let's see what the requirements on these are. So the threaded cane doesn't do as much damage initially, but it scales a lot faster. I think for our first one, I'm just going to get the axe. I believe the last time I played, I got the saw blade. There we go. Now the gun, see what the differences on the gun are. Quicker draw, speedier responses to attack. Oh, I see. It's accuracy versus speed. I need all the speed I can get, I think. And there's a later weapon that combines both of these, so your choice in this matter doesn't really matter too much. Closed. Alright, so you start with 10 bullets and 2 blood vials, but you can get more bullets, at least temporarily, by pulling blood from yourself. Also have a shop. Pretty helpful. And that's it for now. The Hunter's Dream kind of expands its functions and the like as you continue throughout the game. And this game does have online features like Dark Souls does, but I do not have the online package for PS4, so that's going to be unusable. Which is fine. The game is It's quite good, even without the online features. I've never had PlayStation Plus, I think it's called. Yeah, I've never had PlayStation Plus. So the first time I played this was without any of the online features. And actually, this is the first game I played on the PS4, if memory serves. This is the game that got me to buy a PS4. Alright, attack, backstep, shoot. Love that shoot. Go on, release target.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection.
Yes.
I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do.
There we go.
Now, go, and good hunt.
So, Yosefka, this is her clinic. She gives us one of these things, which is handy. Go ahead and equip that. Now, one cool thing about the weapons in this game is that you can press a button to transform them. Oh, this is cool. It turns into a halberd. All of the weapons have a similar transformation, or maybe not similar, but a transformation. And they can all do very cool things. Alright, so now we are armed significantly better. I think we should be able to get this thing. Much better. And some blood vials to boot. Blood vials are the healing item of the game. They are consumable. And they have a hot button, which is something that I wish Sekiro had, just a hot button for the healing gourd. Yeah, this is the only game in the series that has it, I believe. Very useful. The danger, though, is that the vials are consumables, so if you overuse them early on, you can run out and need to farm more. Many, many enemies drop them, and usually quite frequently. But it can still be a pain, and sometimes you still have to go buy them from the Hunter's Dream. Alright, so that's closed. The way this game world is shaped is kind of like a wheel with spokes on it. You start at one of the spokes, and the first section of the game is getting towards the Cathedral Ward, which is the central area of the game. Surprisingly enough, Central Yharnam is not the central area of the game. Go figure. But it's very good looking. Like, check that. That's a good view. First thing we want to do is get up to this bridge. The bridge goes into there, and up there is the Cathedral Ward. That's our first target. Now, just for the record, I have only played this game once. So I'm not quite as much of an expert on it as Dark Souls. But I remember a good bit. Got handy dandy. So what I was doing right there is you can mix weapon transformations into your attack combos, and it changes the properties of them, and the reach and that sort of thing, and it's just a really cool mechanic in this game. Like, I love the trick weapons from the game. They are extremely good. They're easily my favorite weapons in any of the Souls games. There's one, it's a DLC weapon, but there's one called the... About that, that's a good scream. Well done. Okay, so, you know, why don't we go back to the Hunter stream? See if anything has changed. What could possibly have happened in the time that we spent taking out a werewolf? Well, nothing here, but the workshop has been opened. And you see our good friend from the start of the game.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gairman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about it.
Yeah, he's kind of like the sculptor.
Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find.
This is where you will upgrade your weapons.
Should it please you.
And other things. Over here you can fortify. There are certain items you can get that will... So there's crafting materials, right? Like there are in Dark Souls, like Titanite. In this game it's blood shards. And there are also other things you can do here. And fortunately this thing here tells you how to escape the dream. Just gotta kill all the beasts and stop them from spreading. It's so easy. Yeah, we don't have anything that we can do in the workshop right now, but the doll is not awake yet. I say awake. We'll come back to her, I think. So this is also where you level up, and I thought the doll would be awake there, but she is the one who will help you level up. Kind of like the Emerald Herald in Dark Souls 2, or the Maiden in Demon Souls. Well, why don't we do as old Gurman says and whack some dudes. Maybe not with a pebble, though. Ooh. I was not as quick on the draw as I thought I was. Alright. I'll have to find somebody else to demonstrate it on. Okay, I was okay on the draw, I just didn't have my gun equipped. Never mind. Gotta give him credit for getting me, but apparently it's not the case. I'm trying real hard not to jam the square button to absorb stuff, since that's the use item button, and I don't want to throw these Molotovs for no reason. That would be poor. Tell you what, though, this would be a perfect place for the Sekiro mechanics. We can open up the shortcut here. Very, very slowly, mind you. Very good. And then there's the big boy over here. He's guarding the thing. I don't really know if I can beat him yet. I have doubts. And increasing my doubts are the fact that when you die, the enemy that kills you can steal your blood echoes and hold on to them. And you have to actually get to that enemy and defeat it to get them back. So I'm not sure that I want to risk all of these going to that guy. Similar mechanic is used in Hollow Knight, where when you die once, the shade is created and it holds some amount of your money. I don't think it's all of your money. At least half. More Molotovs. Alright, so you can tell when building's occupied because they have this lamp. This lit incense lamp over there that keeps enemies away.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Sounds an awful lot like Patches.
Are you that outsider? Well, trot along.
Well, I suppose that's okay. You maybe let the mob move a little bit. That's a big old mob. Maybe give him one of these. Oh, nope. Oh, the fire. Fire is very strong in this game. Very strong indeed. Alright, well hopefully it's just some random guy who walks off my echoes. Or maybe they just leave him in a corner because it's a pain to go get them. I'd be okay with that too. I gotta remember that I've got gun, not block. Not all of those weapon transformations were intended. Alright, didn't work there, but there are certain attacks that any enemy has, or that every enemy has, that you can shoot them during. And that'll stun them and allow you to get a critical hit on them. What do they have against hunters? You know, I don't know. I think it's kind of that they're a bit violent and deranged. Like, the hunters serve a purpose in this world, but they're also just extremely violent. For various reasons. Who has my stuff? All the other hunters you find in this game, like, you have to fight them all. They all attack you on sight. Even though you are technically also a hunter. Let's go over here and see if somebody picked up my echoes or if they're still around. No, it looks like someone got them. Oh no, they're right here. Great.
Lads, you've come up. You'd open the door on a night of the hunt. Away with you. Now.
So I guess it's kind of like The Purge, except good. That's kind of how I see the hunt in this game. Alright, this guy's gonna come up here. It's fine if it's just him. You can deal with him with the swing attack. And just to make sure that nobody comes knocking when I least expect it, take him out too. Alright, so I'd say things are going alright so far. You gotta make sure to get this sleeping guy, otherwise he will ambush you and shoot you in the back. Which is not very sporting. In fact, this is just kind of an ambush zone. Because, hey, you know, look at this wonderful item that's right there, and definitely nothing bad is going to happen if I try to get it. Surprise! It's a fake. It's false. They made it up. Get our first bloodstone shard. That is the basic weapon upgrade material. I forgot about that guy. A ruse, yes. Oh, you thought I was going to charge it up. But now you're dead. Also, I gotta say, having stamina again is really weird. Like, after Sekiro having no limitations on your attacking, this is really bizarre. It was Dio. Very topical. Dio, also a vampire. Alright, so who can I sneak up on next? This may not be Sekiro, but there is a certain role for stealth to play in this game. That guy's trying to shoot me. Multiple gunmen. Well, that's good. And I'm real glad that those other guys just completely failed to notice that I'm there. Just casually dodging all those bullets. I'll just get these guys to come and attack me over here. No, it's fine, guys. Come on over. Everything's cool. I don't have a axe halberd hybrid. Ooh, that one got me. Perhaps a little more expedience is required. Whoops, that's too much expedience. Alright, where's my new friend? Here he is. Come on over, pal. Oh, he was not stunned! He was not stunned. That was nearly disaster. I thought he might have been stunned, but I guess not. Cold Blood Dew is the consumable soul item in this game. Or I guess they're echoes in Bloodborne. Blood echoes. You can just hang on to them and then use them when you need an influx of echoes. Who is that? Who's running around? And you don't see them yet. They're there. We know it. There he is. Alright, so my goal is to make it to the next lantern, and then get back and see what we can do in terms of upgrades.
Reckon you're from round here? Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
Not very friendly, is she?
I don't reckon where.
Doesn't have a whole lot of dialogue either. Alright, so as we're going through here, now we can talk about some of the interesting news and stuff and events from the last week in games. For example, the Mario Maker 2 Nintendo Direct was yesterday. And I thought it was fantastic. I was not going to get Mario Maker 2. Oh, hang on, you have to kill the death throws. These ravens will destroy you, so you have to make sure to destroy them first. They protect Pebble. That oil urn on. There we go. So yeah, Mario Maker 2 introduced a ton of new stuff yesterday. It was kind of a surprise direct. 2 days ago, there was an announcement that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct about Mario Maker. And, you know, I really liked what I saw there. The new stage themes, like desert and jungle and that sort of thing, are exactly the sort of thing that I had always wanted in the first game. And they had, like, slopes and all kinds of cool new tools. They put the angry sun in. You have a not-so-angry moon. And, like, the different variations, like, they've made it so that you can now make all, like, the specialty levels that Mario games have, like, you know, low gravity, that sort of thing. Ooh. Hang on. I gotta deal with some of these guys first, then we talk about Mario some more. I think we gotta switch to this mode if I'm gonna fight dogs. No, no! That's real bad. Oh, that guy came out of nowhere. Oh, that scared me. Oh, he wasn't as bad as I thought he'd be. This guy's still a jerk. Let's get rid of him. I did not think I'd be strong enough to just knock that guy out in 3 hits. It bodes well for that guy back at the start, too. Reckon I can get him. But I also think I'm very close to a lamp and I shouldn't do anything stupid. So yeah, the new Mario Maker looks like it's going to let you do specialty stages like low gravity, or rising and falling waters, all sorts of stuff. Ooh, those are dangerous. Oh my god, I'm covered in blood. This is incidentally the bridge that we saw from down below. But in addition to like all the new features and stuff that they're putting into Mario Maker 2, they also announced like new music. Koji Kondo's going to do new music for the new themes in a bunch of different styles. And that's extremely my jam. Like, that guy was one of Nintendo's finest composers. And, you know, having him make new Super Mario World music, for example, is just way too cool. Alright, so I think I have enough blood shards to, oh no, I think I need one more to upgrade completely. There ought to be some kind of shortcut around here, right? Or is it past the dogs? Oh, it might be past the dogs. Or wolves, in this case. Let's do that. Unless I can get to it down this way? I don't see a ladder, so maybe not. Oh no, there's a ladder. There's another ladder. Well, okay. We'll just go this way then. I remember getting lost in this place the first time I played the game. I did not understand how the area was constructed. Especially with this sewer nonsense. You know, I think being down here is a very bad idea. I have doubts. I have rats. Doubts and rats, those are the two things I have. Somewhere to explore a little bit later, I suppose. Important thing is to press on and find a shortcut. That is not a shortcut. Not by any stretch of the word. It's a sewer. Oh, wait a minute, did I get the... I might have forgotten the items back where that big guy was hiding. Don't want to do that. Yes, I did. Do something about this. Torch, get some fire damage. Molotov, more fire damage. Fire damage, very good in this game. In fact, all the elemental damage available is. Electricity, also quite good if memory serves. Oh, too slow. Ugh. Getting eaten by wolves. This is less good. I may have to Molotov both of them. I'm looking for a counter opportunity on the gun. I'm not finding it. Ooh. Oh! The triple lunge is not something I was really expecting. Thought maybe 2 lunges would be enough. Nope, he's got 3. I do like to think, though, that my bloodstain is far enough out of his zone that he won't get it. Somebody else might run over it and pick it up, but it won't be him. Give this guy one more shot to get the counter. That's not it. No, they're just recovering so fast. I'm gonna have a very difficult time with this game if I can't get the counter windows or for the gun straightened out. Get past all these guys again. Oh, come on. There we go. So another neat thing is that the enemy doesn't have to have health for you to drain health from them. Even if they're already dead, you can keep hacking them up, because the thing that heals you specifically is getting their blood all over you. An impressively violent game. Also very good. Oh, geometry, please. No mercy. Another thing I do not remember is if there are back attacks in this game. I think there are. I don't think it's just criticals. But most of them are going to be criticals from gun counters. There we go. That's what you can do if you get the timing correct on the gun. It's incredibly effective. It is basically the most damage-dealing thing you can do. And it rules. I feel like they're getting extra guys here, or did I not kill these guys? Maybe I didn't kill them. That's fine, now I did. Oh, that's a much bigger guy. No, I can't beat him. He is too strong. Extreme running in the other direction is advisable. Oh no. Oh no. They were right there. They were right there. Alright, so probably should have done it the honest way instead of the Sekiro way. Oh well, I didn't need those echoes anyway, it's fine. Who needs them? I got an axe, I got some stats. Actually, let me make sure my axe is not broken or anything. This game unfortunately does have weapon durability, which is like fine if it's meaningful to your game, but it's really not in this game, it's just there. Annoying. When I say like meaningful to your game, I mean something like Breath of the Wild, where the game is designed for you to constantly go through weapons and try new things all the time. Instead of this, where you are invested in your weapon, and it's just a, you know, take care of your axe gun thing. Look at that guy's face. He's got he's got a real playoff beard, that guy. He's a winner. Champion. Yeah, I got stun locked there. That's one of the dangers of fighting against groups. Alright, well now that I've got absolute nothing. You know, maybe we can try fighting that other big guy again. There's nothing to lose at this point. Man, I hit block again. I hit block. This is not Sekiro. That is how it is done. It's a little annoying that as soon as you move at a speed greater than not at all, everybody immediately turns around. But that's just kind of how it is. Echoes from a previous life. Ooh. Get up, get up, get up! Oh, I had the timing right, but I got hit. Iframes while they're down, huh? That's annoying. Alright, well I can beat that guy now. Now that I know his timing windows. Stands to reason that shooting him while he's in midair would stop him, sort of. I don't know how that works from a physics perspective. Not the best. I don't think the gun is strong enough to forcefully stop his movement. But I'm not complaining. Excess bullets are stored in the Hunter's Dream, and you'll be replenished with those kinds of items whenever you spawn in. And I'm glad that guy is here to demonstrate how useless shields are. Well, you know, they say your degree in physics is only good for a certain number of years, and I'm pretty sure mine is almost up. So let's just clear this junk out of the way first. That up. Maybe entice this guy to attack me a little bit. Too soon, I think? Oh no! Oh no! Not that again. There's just so much stuff around in the early areas that it's all like close quarters combat. And it's better than Sekiro is in that sense. The close quarters combat part. But a lot of times you'll still back directly up into a carriage and then get your head split open. So this guy got my blood echoes, which you can tell because his eyes were glowing. Odd choice. I don't think he particularly deserved them, but he probably ran over them. Oops, that ain't it. There's one. Oh, no, too slow. There we go. Now he's dead. Oh, and you replaced my blood vials. How nice. Let's see what he's guarding. It's nothing. He's guarding nothing. Can't keep getting away with this. He's guarding nothing. Wow, that is one of the biggest bamboozles that's ever been perpetrated on me. That's amazing. I'm not even mad. That is genuinely funny. Alright, well, they did give me back the blood vials that I lost in the exchange. And some echoes. I'm basically neutral for the game at this point, I think. This is kind of where I was when I first started. So, let's go see if the doll has woken up yet. No, she's not awake. But we can fortify the axe. Oh, Bloodstone's shard times 3. Yikes. That was a lot more expensive than I thought it would be. Can I buy them? Fancy hat? Yeah, let's get some armor. Oh yeah, that's way better. Yeah, this torch, we don't need this. Foreign Gar, we don't need that. We need is a cool hat and big boy pants. Yes. Yes. That's much better. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. And I need what? 60 more? Anything I can sell? Pebbles? Don't need any of that. Dunk it. Oh, got a cold blood. Pick up gloves. Oh, there we go. Now I look like I'm from the Revolutionary War. Perfect, or maybe a cancelled Assassin's Creed game. Perfect. And buy a couple of those. Yeah, unfortunately can't level up yet because Doll's taking a nap. Yeah, I took a nap today. It was really good. That's something that I like to do when I have a long string of days off. Like, I'll stop drinking coffee, and I'll just take naps whenever I feel the caffeine withdrawal hitting me. And I don't know how it works, but the headaches eventually stop, and my sleep schedule gets back in order, and just generally feel a lot healthier when I'm not drinking coffee. Which is a shame, because I like coffee. Not as much as Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, but quite a lot. Still haven't seen the Pikachu movie, though. Probably gonna do that tomorrow. Ooh, you have a shield in Bloodborne land. Didn't go very well, did it? Ooh. Trying to stab me through the geometry. What a jerk. Can't believe he tried to stab me through the geometry. Who does that? I really love the health recuperation mechanic in this game, though. Like, that's just... it's a really good mechanic. It took me a while to figure out what they were saying there. For a while I thought it was this dad is finished, but it's actually this town's finished. Is it time? The return of plunging attack? It's just as good as it was before. That is to say, it's not. Oh, hi guys. Well, that's not good. I'm slightly unsure of which guys those were. So far, the main thing we've learned here is that hubris is once again the most powerful enemy. And also that stealth is worthless. And that there is no block button. I mean, there is for this guy, but it's also the same as a just fall over and die button. It's not very good. Yeah, like, I don't know what he said there. I thought he was, you know, singing some variant of Old MacDonald. Like, this is for Old MacDonald. And I know that's not what it is, but it kind of sounds like it to me. He didn't drop anything, right? No. Ooh. The other good thing is I'm getting a lot of bullets. There comes a time in the game when enemies that drop bullets are not as plentiful as they are right now. So all the Quicksilver bullets I can rack up right now is good. There will also be plenty of times when you can get blood vials as well. The second or third boss, there's like a run back to it that's just full of dudes that drop a ton of blood vials. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. Hang on. There were two guys. There were two guys coming from behind, and the one guy just killed. So who's the third guy? Who was it? Big mystery. To think, oh, we were right next to the first boss, and now I'm just dying all over the place. I think I've had that effect a few times in the Dark Souls run. Where one failure turned into a cascade of failures. Well, that's just how it goes sometimes in these games. I ain't going anywhere. Especially not away. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about why is the doll not active? Why can't I level up? And I think they might just be a case of they want you to learn the basics of how the game plays before you go ahead and start messing with stats and that sort of thing. Makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. This poor guy. He knew the action was somewhere. should be when you get to the first lantern. I thought it was when you get to the first lantern as well. But, what counts as the first lantern? I don't know. I thought it was the Central Yharnam lantern, but that seems to not be the case. Man, that's just a ton of dudes. Alright, so there's one group of them down. And there's the guy with my echoes. I see him. Those are my echoes. The one next to the gate around the area. Oh, hold please. I will think about that in a moment. But first I gotta deal with this guy. One next to the gate around this area. That's the Central Yharnam one, right? The first one I lit? Yeah, I thought that's what it was too, but apparently it isn't. Alright, so we're gonna try to stealth. There's just, oh, there's so many guys. And a dog. First guy to take out is this one. And let's see if I can draw those two over to me. That's another thing the gun is good for. It's not just for countering, it's also for getting the attention of enemies. Oh, the fire. The fire, it burns. It burns through my blood vials, too. Come on, dude. You're gonna fall directly into the carriage? Huh? Oh! Alright, now we're a little back on track. Kinda. So yeah, transformed mode is a little better for dealing with the ravens. You can just, charge up a big spin and get them. Oh. Hello. Too soon. Too soon on the counter. There we go. That's a good one. I don't even know what those do. Oh, they're like the pebbles, or the glowing stones in Dark Souls. Boozed by a device, you say. Welcome to Dog Zone. It's much better when you don't have that big guy running from behind to get you. So even if the gun counter doesn't work, you can at least stun them out of their attacking animation, and that has value. Alright, so we're at the bridge. I remain convinced that there's a shortcut. Like, I remember dying at this place so many times, and that there was a shortcut. It's unfortunately not here. This unfortunately positioned fellow. Why don't we go in the sewers? I think I might be a bit too rusty still to fight the first boss. As long as I can stay out of the rat zone. Explore some sewers. Explore the sewers, have some fun, they said. In the sewers. Ooh, they drop bloodstone shards. That's good. No. Whoop. It's also important to only shoot once. If you double tap, you will double shoot. And that will lead you to not getting the counter, because shooting them will take them out of a vulnerable state. Well, look, a trap designed specifically for me. He came back. Oh, I'm really sad about the bad thing that has just happened. But it's also funny. So I guess it's okay. Real nice soul item. The rat's got a throwing knife. That's lovely. Why does the rat have a throwing knife? It just missed with the Molotov. Oh, no, no, no. Ah. No, come back. Oh, no. That free hunter gear? It's free hunter gear. Wait, is it? Oh, it's different. Oh, it's worse in just about every way. Never mind. Yeah, that's not very good. Alright, I don't feel as bad anymore. Yeah, that long ladder looks familiar. There's also a separate moveset for when you dodge and then immediately attack afterwards. It's like that backstep stab is a unique move to spear-type weapons. I think it is. Nope. Got too close, Ratos. Okay. Down here is... How many of those things are actually alive and gonna kill me? I suspect it's a little more than I think. Oh, it may just be all of them. Yeah, they're creepy. Not a fan. Ooh. Dreaded lunging attack. Where did they get all this stuff? They pick up a corpse? Old Hunter's Mark. That's, Oh, cool. Okay, that's a homeward bone. Very useful. In fact, I might have to use it to get out of here if I don't know where this comes out. Shooting a man while he's on an elevator. No shame. No! I might have enough to upgrade again. That would be good. This is probably a case where Molotovs are desirable. Ooh. Okay, no, I kind of know where this is now. This is not a good place. I can see it in the distance. Disaster awaits me. Oh, the big barf. Got bad memories of that barf. If I didn't have enough to upgrade before, I definitely do now. I can't tell if that's a boar or a raccoon or a mega rat, but it is gross, whatever it is. Likely deadly. I feel like I've skipped something. But this is a shortcut. It's just not a shortcut to the area in question. come on, hit him! There we go. I was worried that was going to be a disaster because I just whiffed. At this point, I'm kind of going everywhere except where I'm supposed to be. But we're going to have to do this area sooner or later. Might as well be sooner. Yeah, these are all going to get released and try to kill me, so I'm just going to take them out first. Even though it is unappeasing to the eyes. And the soul, really.
I've heard I am. Well, if you hunters got off your arses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not?
Nope.
You're good for nothing. That little good you outsiders do. Go on. Admit it.
Alright, so many of these side quests in this game involve finding NPCs and sending them to one of two safe places. One is a chapel, the other is the clinic where you started the game. And different stuff happens depending on where you send them. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Here is definitely not a place that I think I'm supposed to be. But, alas, here I am. This is another part of the sewer. So if you run out of Quicksilver bullets, don't worry too much, because you can get more bullets. I think I talked about this, but you haven't had to use it yet, since my Quicksilver bullets have been full the whole time. But you can spend health to get more, 5 more. Like the ceremonial Tanto in Sekiro. Hope this guy's body lands in bounds. There we go. The spawning of the item got him back in bounds. Thank goodness. I think I'm starting to remember how this goes. There's like a house full of gunners. that you have to get through, and it opens up onto the bridge. I think that's how it goes. Okay, yeah, I know where I am now. More or less. Let's steal this crow's pebble. Okay. I didn't drop down anything, so I can go back. If I remember how to go back. No, it's this way. And I don't see a ladder here. Maybe don't drop down here. Right, back onto the sort of beaten path. Oh my god, I just... The sheer amount of slaughter that's happened in this lifetime is, visible. And if a little, creepy laughter from the distance is terrifying to you, same, gets me every time. Alright, so this is that bridge. If you're getting eaten by dogs, you can jump down here. Here's the house. You can see that guy right there. Good. Yes. Yes, that's what we want. That's a shortcut. Actually, first let's talk to these people. Can I not talk to them yet? Oh, it's the window, that's right.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Maybe it'll be unlocked now? Maybe.
What do you say?
Hope so.
Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnham lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood. Or so they say. Yarnamites don't share.
Maybe we needed to talk to this guy to make it happen.
Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight.
I completely forgot that this guy tells you what to do.
Across the valley deep with
Oh, please. What if I jump on her to wake her up? Nope. Not happening. I mean, this is just outright scary carrying all this stuff. See how much of this I want to hold. I'll hold about 4,000. Yeah, I don't know why she's not awake. I would love to increase my stats. That would be great. Oh, did I miss something? Have I missed something incredibly obvious? Yes, I do want to know. I'm gonna be sad if it's I have to beat the first boss. Gain 1 insight. Gain 1 insight. That's right, we haven't talked about insight yet. That's what that eyeball stat is below. You know, I'm not certain how to gain 1 insight. I have to see something spooky, I guess. Like, really spooky. Yeah, I guess you gain insight when you see a boss? Is that correct? I think it is. Sounds familiar. Here's an old man with a Gatling gun attached to his wheelchair. Like, we have to just kill him from behind, otherwise he will pump us full of lead. Or quicksilver, as the case may be. The blood cocktail, that's a good item. That's something we can use to get those dogs out of the way. Another one? I think there's another one. There he is. Now, have I bypassed the dogs? I think I have. Yeah, I don't have a madman's knowledge, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Gonna have to take a look at our good boss friend. Oh no, first it's a big guy. Alright, we'll fight the big guy first. Oh. I don't even have my axe. That's not good. Surely nothing will go wrong. Surprise! Something has gone wrong. Well, I'm glad the hunter's mark lets you go away real fast. Now, if that was the thing from Sekiro, the homeward idol, dead. Super dead. Oh, there we go. Now that I've seen some weird stuff, the doll is alive.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to embolden your sickly spirit.
It's kind of neat how they got the,
Farewell, good hunter.
he's got this kind of
May you...
robotic pattern of speech where the words don't go together quite right from time to time. It's very spooky. Oops. I gotta use multiple. Alright, let's get some levels. It is boss fighting time.
Well, what is it? Very well, let me...
Alright, let's see. Do that. Strength, we'll get it. Yeah, we'll get that for now. It's gonna get 1 point of tinge because I think 10 gives you enough to use everything.
Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose. Farewell, good hunter. May you...
And sell the equipment that's not so good. There's a good chance that that's a bad idea, but we're doing it anyways.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me...
Get 1 point here. Here. Yeah, let's just make it so I can use all of the main guns. I won't be able to use specialty guns, but the normal stuff will be fine. Let's see. Alright. Now with that out of the way, let's go fight a boss. So bosses in this game are, they're pretty good overall. And they're all very fast. Like, you'll know pretty soon whether or not you're just screwed in a fight. And whether it's better to cut your losses and just take a death, rather than continue to use vials on a losing endeavor. And of course the fog doors are here. How else would you know that it's boss time? I really appreciate that the extra strength makes it so that I was able to take that guy out in one shot. Alright, so boss 1, the Cleric Beast. He's got one big scary arm, one kind of normal arm. He's a lot like the Taurus demon. And at certain points, you can damage his arm enough to, Whoa! Oh no. That's bad. No! No! No, 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 no! Like, the level of disaster that almost was is amazing. One hit away and he gets a grab! Oh, wow. Yeah, he was a lot slower than I remember. Okay, so there's a thing that you're supposed to get here, right? There's a key. No key? Is it just the hunter's mark? Well, let's take a look, see what it is. Maybe that is the key. Certainly a key item. Yeah, so the next area that we got to get to is kind of locked. Is it just Sword Hunter's badge? Oh, this... Okay, yeah, it's something else that I'm thinking of. I could buy the Kirk Hammer. That's a different weapon. I kind of like the Kirk Hammer. It's good. Fun fact, Cleric Beast is optional, really. I would never have guessed that. I was certain you needed the Sword Hunter emblem for something. Oh, there's the doll. So, should I get the Kirk Hammer? What do you think? Or stick with the axe? Axe is 116 at current, and the Kirk Hammer is 105 naturally. Yeah, alright, we'll get the Kirk Hammer. And you can equip multiple weapons, but I don't think my strength is quite enough for this one yet. Yeah, I got to get to 16 before I can use it. That's okay. We'll put some points into strength. These pebbles, these coins, knives, get rid of them, we don't need them. Next level is probably a bit more than that. Yeah, the hammer is fun. The way its transformation works is pretty good too.
Well, what is it? Very well. Let me.
Let's see. I need about 500 more to get the next level.
Farewell, good. May you.
Okay. Well, we got one boss out of the way. That's pretty good. So I give to you a choice. It's still pretty early on in the night. I've still got a lot of energy left. So we can either continue with Bloodborne, or we could switch over and do a dungeon in FF2. Any opinions on one way or the other on that as I go ahead and get the other thing. It's like we got this Gordon, and he needs to get kind of swole, but we also got that other Gordon and a Death Star to infiltrate. Yes. Yes, the next dungeon is the Dreadnought. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's get this level. I want to make sure I'm not carrying around extreme amounts of echoes. And then we'll switch over for a little bit. I'll take a brief break as well. Gotta hydrate, you know. Do you remember what the number was? Was it 21-0 something? 21-22 something? No, this isn't the right way. Here we go. Now that I'm strong enough to just take these guys out in one visceral attack. That should be enough. Better be enough. Maybe I should bonk one more dude. Wait for him to go by, though. Otherwise he'll kill me. Oh, I've got 4 insight now. I wonder if it was from finding out that that boss used to be human. There's a lot of transformations in this game. People turn into werewolves, beasts, all sorts of stuff. We'll see more as the game continues. It's 3 for killing the cleric beast. Makes sense to me.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well.
I desire another level of strength. There we go. And we got to get to 16 with a hammer.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
All right. So... Alrighty then. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break and get things set up, and then I will be back with FF2. So just hold on a moment. Let me get something good to play.